Hi class, this is Mrs. Murray, and I'm going to go over the steps to draw a free body diagram. And here are the steps right here on the right. First, you always draw a dot, and this is what kind of throws a lot of students off. I don't know why, but every year I get tests with very complicated drawings. You know, if I'm talking about a box full of monkeys, one of my students will draw a box full of monkey in their free body diagram. And really, all they need to do is draw that dot. Then you add the arrow for gravity, which always points down. And unless you're on another planet or in outer space or something, you need gravity. So you should always have gravity. If the object is sitting on something, sitting on a surface, then you're going to have a normal force. And the normal force always gets drawn perpendicular at a 90-degree angle to the surface. So if a surface is on a slant, your normal is not going to be straight up. If your surface is flat, your normal will be straight up. Next thing you're going to ask is something pushing or pulling it. If so, you're going to have an applied force in whatever direction that push or pull is. And the last question you're going to ask, is there friction? And if there is friction, you draw the arrow opposite the direction of motion, because friction always works the direction of motion. So let's get started. I have two examples here. First one's a car driving down the street. First thing you're going to do is draw the dot. Okay, and you're going to have gravity, because obviously we're on Earth. Is it on a surface? Yes, it is. It's on the street. Assuming it's a level street, we're going to draw that normal straight up. And is something or pushing or pulling it? Yep, we got an applied force from the engine. I didn't say whether it was left or right. So we'll put that applied force in that way. And yeah, with cars, we have a lot of friction. All the parts in the car, the rubbing, the wheels on the street, there's friction all over. Since the force is applied that direction, it's moving that direction. That means the frictional force is going to be in that direction. Okay. Next example is going to be a bird's egg falling out of a tree. So here we go again. First thing we do is draw a dot. Next thing we do is add gravity. It's falling, so it is not on a surface, so there is no normal. Number 4, is something pushing or pulling it? Nope, there's no applied force, just the gravity which is pulling it, but we already took care of that. And friction, there is going to be friction with the air resistance. Remember, it is falling through something, it's falling through the air, and since it's falling down, the friction or the air resistance is going to be up. Okay, any questions? Great, thank you very much.